So this is the first YouTube video that I've ever actually recorded, the first long form YouTube video. And I want this video to just be a kind of start to something that is gonna be more than it is now. It's currently the 7th of June, 2024, and it's 8:46 p.m. And I am right now basically broke. I have about $2,000 to my name, and they're going towards living here and also for ad spend for e-commerce or dropshipping. That's the situation I am in right now, and I hope that I will watch this video in a 2 year or 3 years, and my situation is going to be incredibly different. That is the plan. That is the hope. I think that it will happen. I know that it will happen, but I also want to take this moment to just film it, document it, kind of. The feeling that I have right now, I wouldn't say it's like a super, super good feeling. Everything is like hard, everything is difficult. I don't know anything about anything, everything is new. Whether that be, about the actual drop shipping, making stores, finding suppliers for products, or just even what do I do with the money when they come in. I've sold for $450 or something, and it's just been on PayPal, and I've just put it out to my personal account so that I can spend it on ads again. And like I don't know anything about like where do I tell the tax people that I'm getting money in. I mean, I have the company registered and I have the company, but or the bank account for the company, but I don't even use it because I'm just like I don't know what to do. Like I don't know if I put money in there, are they gonna like contact me? And like everything is just new, right? And it's stressful. It's so stressful, and there's just a lot of responsibility. Like I'm not just me. I'm living here with my girlfriend, who I love to the moon and back. Like she is my everything. I don't really have that much besides her. She's like the closest thing I have, closer than my family. I kind of feel in a way responsible that I need to do this for like not just me, but like for her as well, right? So there's like a lot of responsibility. There's a lot of things that I want to do, and there's a lot of things that I will keep myself accountable to do, such as eventually providing for the family I have left and making sure my sisters are taken care of, and their kids are taken care of, and everything is fine, and they don't need to stress and worry, because my entire family's upbringing has just been the absolute most chaos, and people dying and practically going homeless, and it's been crazy, and I feel like the pendulum has swung so far this way to the bad side that eventually it's going to start swinging back, and I feel like if I really just push forward, I can force it to start going the other way. And that's like kind of what I'm feeling right now. It's so hard. Like I get very like emotional and like so stressful, and like what the fuck am I doing, right, sometimes. But it's so worth it. Like I feel like I'm actually doing something for me, that I'm actually creating something myself. It's a wonderful feeling. Like it's really fulfilling to know that you're like building something, or at least trying to. And that I've never felt this kind of like drive. Like I really want it. Like I really, really, really want it. And I know I will get it because I'm so obsessed with getting it. So I know that I will get it. Like nothing can stop me. Nothing will stop me. And I know I'll get it. And I've just haven't felt this way before for stuff like this. Like I've been trying SMMA a couple years ago, and this affiliate market, copywriting, all the like endless courses, just all this fucking like bullshit, right? Like everyone is doing. And I just realized that like this is what everyone else is doing. They're just consuming content left and right, and like sitting on TikTok. Yeah, I'm product researching, but you're just scrolling on TikTok. Like you're not product researching at all. Like and you started realizing it. So recently everything has been like physically going better, financially not so much, but like I'm more happier. I stopped eating sugar completely. It's helped me so much in my brain. Like I'm much more like clear in my head. I can think, I can focus for hours now. Like I can sit down, put on Brain FM, and I'll just sit and do product patient and make ads for like 6 or 7 hours straight with no distractions, not even touching my phone or anything. And I can just sit down and like not leave. And that's like so important, I feel like. and it just gives me like a kind of a pride after, like, I fucking did that, I can do that, you know. So yeah, I want this video to be something that I just upload, and it's gonna be my first video, and in 10 years I can go back and look, here is where I was 10 years ago, and that's gonna be it. And I can look back and say I fucking made it, or maybe I didn't make it, but I'm still trying to make it, and then I can say, well, then in 15 years I make it, or in 20 years. It doesn't matter how long it takes, honestly. Just that I know that I'm gonna do it because I told myself that I would, and I need to stop lying to myself. All this like, oh yeah, I'm gonna lose weight now, and then you don't lose weight, and I'm gonna do SMMA now, and then I stop doing SMMA, and all this fucking bullshit. You just gotta be real with yourself. You gotta build up some trust with yourself. If you say that you're gonna have a clean desktop all the time, like, you better fucking do it. I think these small things are important to build up trust to yourself. And also something recently that happens to me, like, you also gotta respect yourself. You know, like, you how can I explain this? You should definitely learn from people that know more than you, and you should definitely let them speak, and you should never like question their knowledge over yours if you know that they know more. But you should also respect yourself, in the sense that, like, don't let them just completely step on you, or don't be their employee, essentially. Like, if you're starting something with someone that knows more than you, and it's kind of like a mentorship, that's fine, but just remember that you also need to feel like you're actually progressing, and not just doing tasks without, like, knowing what the outcome, or what the reason is that you're doing that task. That's important. And, like, yeah, that's just it. You just have to keep going. Like, there's not a lot to it, honestly. It's like that saying, like, less is more, truly is, like, starting to mean something now. Like, before I thought, like, oh yeah, you gotta be really good at this, and you're gotta be really good at this, and you gotta be really good at that, and this and this and that. But you don't. Like, you just have to sit your ass down, and there's like a couple of steps to making a store, right? You find the product, then you just put it on the store and make a page for it. You barely have to think. You just take what the competitor is saying, put your brand on it, put it on your store, take their ads, maybe change them up a bit, maybe look at some other ads in the industry and try to, like, download all of them and maybe mix them together. That doesn't take a lot. Then you launch the ads, then you see if the product is selling, then fine. Then you're selling, and now you can go from there. And if it's not selling, then you turn off the ads, and then you just do it again. You can do that in a day. You can test one product in a day. It's hard. I'm not saying it's not hard, and I'm not saying it doesn't take time, but you can do it. And I've done it. And there's also times where I haven't done it, where I've been lazy, where I have not prioritized it that much. But that's, like, not saying that it's fine, but it's gonna happen because you're human, and you're not gonna be perfect forever and always. And that's just how it is. But you'll realize, because that time when you didn't do it, and that time when you lost some money because that you didn't do it, you're gonna learn from that. But you need to make the mistake in order to learn. So in that case, it's fine. You should always look at your mistakes as a way of learning, right? Like, write down your mistakes, even though they hurt, or even though they're so stupid. Like, write them down. Honestly, just write them down. Whenever you're confused about a decision or something, just look over the mistakes you've written down. And if your mistake is on there and you were considering taking that choice, then don't do it, because you made that mistake once, right? So, yeah. Anyway, I think I'm gonna cut this video off. I honestly just wanted to talk and just make a video. And maybe, someone relates to this video, and maybe it get 10 views, and that's fine. I just wanted this video to just be for myself eventually. And just to start to actually uploading long form content, because I'm gonna start doing that now. I want to upload about 2 to 3 videos a week, so I'm gonna try to get that schedule in. Right now, I've just been making, like, TikToks and Instagrams and YouTube Shorts. We have 41 subscribers on this channel right now, which is, honestly, I'm kind of proud of that because that's like 47 people who subscribe to me. And I have like 60 on TikTok, which is also crazy, but it's TikTok, so I don't know how easy it actually is. But regardless, it's over 100 people that looked at my page and was like, yeah, I'll follow him. And, like, that's 100 people. That's a lot of people, right? So for that, I'm pretty happy. And I hope that it's just going to keep growing. and I'm gonna keep uploading. So, you know, most likely it will keep growing, and that's fine. And also, before I end this video, I wanted to show this, which is basically, well, it's called 5-year vision. Here it is. It's called a 5-year vision, but it's not actually it's not like my desired outcome. You see, there's a little X there, and my handwriting is absolutely just awful. But I just wanted to read this, so that if I ever lose this, I have this on my video. So this is what will happen in 5 years from the 6th of May, which was when I started this, and it's now the 7th of June. So it's actually like a month and 1 day after I record this. So this has been a month of job shipping now, and I've made 500. Well, I haven't made 500 bucks. I've sold for 500 bucks, but I've lost like, I don't know what I lost, like 2K or something. It's absolutely terrible. But this says the 6th of May, 2029. I'm 27 years old, and because I didn't trust myself and because I didn't do what I said that I would, I now have a job that can be scaled that I don't like. I'm living a rat race day, basically the same day every day. I have a very bland and repetitive relationship with my loving girlfriend, which I don't want. I have extreme unfulfillment. I'm in constant financial distress and worry. My sister is still struggling. The kids don't have any securities. I have a very unhealthy body and diet, and I'm still chubby. I have no successful friends. I'm still addicted to video games. I have no achievements to tell anyone. There's no actual future for my kids that I can give them, only what ones they can make themselves. I have no drive, have no excitement for every new day that I wake up to. I'm not important, and I'm complacent and very undisciplined. And the actions I need to take to get there is just doing the same thing as I have done for a lot of years now. And that includes making excuses, be controlled by my emotions instead of channeling them, adopting others' opinions, and don't believing that I can actually do it. And one of these points, which was adopting others' opinions, is absolutely fucking crucial. And this is something I struggle with a lot. When someone tells me something about something that I want to do or believe that I can do, and they're like, oh yeah, but I heard about this guy and he didn't make it, and I also tried and I also didn't make it, and I don't think you're gonna make it. And that just like, that's so hard for me to like get out of, like that, like even if I like get a TikTok comment, right, and it's just, and someone is saying like, oh yeah, that was like pretty stupid of you or something. I'm like, oh shit, was that like was that actually like stupid, or like am I actually like gonna fucking die now, or like I'm so good at adopting others' opinions, and I really need to stop doing that. And I need to just believe in myself, and you need to do that as well. Um, if you're watching this and you're like somewhat in the same position, but this can be applied to anything, no matter what you're doing or starting or whatever. Like, you need to just have your opinions. Of course, you can take inspiration from people that you admire, but if someone is just negatively influencing you, you need to find some way to just say, okay, that person thinks so, but this other person thinks something else. So why shouldn't I just have my own opinion and just stick to that? Because if you have an opinion that you can do something, then why the fuck are you not going after it? Like, is life really not, like, you have one life? Like, what are you waiting for? And that's like what I realized like a month ago. I was like, I've tried this business thing, and I was just kind of, yeah, oh yeah, I'll do it like later. I just need like more money to get started, and like all this fucking bullshit, right? It's not about having money like to do anything. It's like about starting something, keep going at it, and if problems come up, you find a way to solve them. Like, that's the whole idea. But you need to have the main purpose in mind. My main purpose right now is just having a profitable store. That's my goal for this year, having a very profitable and successful e-commerce store. That's my goal, right? Meanwhile, I'm documenting everything. I'm making 2 or 3 videos every day, like short form content, and I'm making long form content now, which is what I'm gonna post, because eventually I know that this will turn into a personal brand, and I can use this. This is an opportunity for me in the future. And this is again very like um delayed gratification. I'm doing something now. I've been working a month for this, and I've just lost 2K. This isn't profitable for me, and it's probably not going to be for a while. Even though in like 2 months I have no money left, and I'll probably go homeless unless I get a job or unless I make this work, which is some very good stress to have. But you need to be able to channel it. You need to learn to channel it before you do something like that. So yeah, that's basically it. I just wanted to get some things off my chest. I wanted to, make a video for myself or for anyone feeling the same way. But I truly believe in myself. I know that this will happen. I know this. I know that I will succeed with it. I know that this channel someday will go big, because I'm just not someone who quits anything at all. So I know that I'll just keep doing it until I figure out how to do it, and until I figure out how I can actually grow this brand and this channel, or whatever it might be, Instagram or TikTok or Twitter, whatever. I don't give a fuck what it is. I'll make it work. If I put my mind to it, I will make it work. You need to have this mindset. You need to be able to say this to yourself and not lie to yourself. And this is what I'm doing by saying this. So I'm actively practicing it right now. So I hope that someone, or all of you, is gonna see this one day, and you're gonna be like, holy shit, he fucking made it, because I fucking made it, and I will make it. Just watch me.